So as the title suggests, this is the level 10 Tika Taka Plus evolution from the premium pass. Now, I'm going to show you some of the best choices and also give you an idea if your players would be able to fit in these. Now, there is already an absolute crazy amount. So once you've got to level 10 and you've redeemed it, just head over to rewards and cosmetics like I have, and you have to scroll all the way to the bottom till you find Tika Taka Plus. Now, this will give any of your cards that have 3 playstyle pluses 4. So, for example, Renard will get Tika Taka Plus on top of Aerial, Anticipate, and Long Ball. Another one is my Adama Traore. We get Tika Taka on top of Quick Step, Rapid, and of course Finesse Shot. Dembele, the one I did in the blueprint ages ago, gets Tika Taka on top of First Touch, Finesse Shot, Rapid. So you get the idea. Now, these are some of the players that can go into it. For example, Kevin De Bruyne is something that's really interesting to me. Reason being is, he doesn't have Tika Taka at all. So if I give him Tika Taka Plus, not only does he get 3 playstyles, and then he has 3 playstyle pluses in passing, he also has every playstyle unlocked as well. With Finesse Shot, Technical, and Trivela, it's not terrible. Is lacking in pace though. Now, I will show you my team in a second. Another person I was looking at was Hullet as well, but I think I'm going to go for Anticipate, which you unlock a little bit later on. But again, not a terrible card to have, especially how big he is in game and how ridiculous he is in game. It's a really, really good choice. Now, there are cards you can go further down with. For example, as we go through the list, we've got some of the season pass cards. We've got Kenny Lala, don't think it's a terrible choice. Mertens is also a really, really good choice. Beckenbauer, SBC, there, you can give him Tika Taka Plus as well. Bentaleb, if you haven't got this card or you've unlocked him, again, giving him Tika Taka. With these statistics on top, getting long ball Tika Taka. I mean, power shot's not great, but relentless on top of that. And then having a look at his stats overall. With the really high passing, this is also a very good one. So, like, for example, you want to look for somebody that really doesn't have Tika Taka. So, again, Steven Gerrard, I think, is a fantastic option because Tika Taka with Incisive, and then, of course, he's got Intercept and Power Shot. But, again, he's got all of the passing playstyles for a midfielder. So, today I wanted to introduce you to Eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes, and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. And he's got 96 short pass and 99 long pass. So you want to kind of look for somebody like that. Or the flip of this, if you keep going down the list, you could go for, say if you like to pass around a lot up front, you could give it to somebody like Bale. Or you could give it to the De Jong SBC that came out. Or if you like to play with your centre-backs and you're lacking, Maldini is another one you could give it to. For example, a left-back. Madina Tali that I've just evoed in the new evo that came out, dribbling in the shadow, can give it to that. Thuram's another one I could give it to. Liao, if I wanted to go that route. So you kind of want to look for someone. Like, I don't think Vasquez is a terrible option either. Reason being, the exact same thing. You can kind of see a theme coming on here. Tika Taka Plus with all the passing play styles, but he can also play at right mid, right wing, so it's good for passing with incisives and technical. But you could also add it to somebody like Müller. If you wanted to have him in the cam, see they're low-driven, power shot, and Tika Taka. Not a terrible choice either. So the choices are practically limitless, and these are only going to get better the higher up you go. And then the other thing you could also do is go for a lower rated card and then give them more playstyles. For example, even though I feel disgusting for suggesting this, Mbappe can fit into almost all of these evolutions because you can give him, he's got quick step, give him finesse shot plus, you can give him Tika Taka and ping pass as a striker or a left winger. And you've got a really, really crazy Mbappe card again. Don't know how much that would be on the market. But you can also look at other cards in general. For example, an Elise would be a great shout to Evo again. Because it doesn't change that overall rating, you've got unlimited options in that sense. I think Pascal Gross is an absolutely fantastic option with ping pass, intercept, Tika Taka. Could give it to Saka and then Evo him again. Or if you wanted to go for a specific chain like that, for example, Cancelo can go into the new left-back one. You could go ahead and put Cancelo into that. Unlock the extra playstyle plus, and then put a Tika Taka on him, for example. Madison's also a really good one. You can see here the list just goes on and on and on. El Jabba, if you wanted to go for a 4 playstyle plus El Jabba. We've got ourselves Reina there. We've got Zagadou. There's, like I said, the options are limitless, essentially. Rooney could be a really nice one. It can with technical and finesse shot and, of course, Tika Taka plus. Or, like I say, you could go for some lower cards. Pedro Neto is a good shout. Another Di Natale if you wanted to go for that. Marlon if you wanted to go ahead and add on finesse shot later on. Dumfries if you'd like to play with right back, left back. You can even give it to Cristiano Ronaldo and give him 3 or 4 playstyle pluses. Laborde from the objective I don't think's terrible either, with finesse shot, quick step, power shot. And he can play striker, right mid, right wing. So it's not a terrible option to give him Tika Taka either. We've got obviously Taylor as the future star. Beasley can go into this. Or you can even go a bit lower down. You can go into gold cards. You could build up a super crazy gold card with all the playstyle pluses. You give it to Kenny Dalglish, so you'd have Tika Taka, ping pass, and finesse shot plus with 5-star weak foot. That's also a really nice option. Then we have the gold card. So, for example, let's use Declan Rice, right? We could give Declan Rice Tika Taka. Doesn't increase their stats, just gives them the playstyle plus. But if we were to use Declan Rice as that example, and then we head back over to the season pass, you'll see here with the season pass and the premium as we go through the levels. Level 10, you get Tika Taka. I don't think there's any other ones here. There's not. So if we go into the next level, with Rice, we can give up to 4 playstyle pluses, right? So if we make our way all the way along, the next level we get to is going to be ping pass at level 23. So Declan Rice could have Tika Taka and ping pass, or Mbappe could, or any of the other players that I've mentioned. And as we progress a little bit higher up, we can have ping pass, Tika Taka, add technical plus to the card as well. And then we go a little bit higher up, we can add bruiser if it's a defender, or we can skip that one, go for finesse shot as I've mentioned. And then there's also anticipate. So you could give Declan Rice, for example, anticipate plus, Tika Taka plus, ping pass plus, and technical plus in one card. And that would be a crazy card you could basically create. Or you could add these to any other players as you're progressing through. Now, I really wanted to add it to my Thierry Henry, but going back to just in case you didn't see it, the requirements on this, they are to an extent of a requirement, right? So you can't just put it on any card you'd like to. But still, there are some really fantastic options as you've just seen there. But if we go back down all the way to the bottom, Tika Taka, you can see it underneath my camera, max 95, only 8 playstyles, which are white, and then 3 playstyle pluses. So again, the likes of Hullet, you can see here, Hullet has got 11 playstyles, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white playstyles. So ignore the playstyles in the bottom left. It's the white ones. So we can give him Tika Taka Plus, as you can see there. And then he has got himself still 11 playstyles because we've just replaced the white one with a playstyle plus, and it's done. But I am going to give him Anticipate probably because I want to get him in the defensive role more than the attacking one for the way I play. So in terms of who I'm going to go for, I am tempted between my Dembele, which is this card here, or my Adama Traore, because I like to play with my passing attackers. And that's the other option to this list. One more player I forgot to mention is also my Di Natale, because I like to play within the front three passing around. Now, if I show you my team, you can kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about here. So we play in a 4-3-3 formation, and my cam is Mason Mount. Now, unfortunately, I can't put Mount into this because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But he can go into another one. So I could go ahead and give him Technical Plus later on, or Finesse Shot Plus, even though he's already got it, for example, or Anticipate Plus, and that would do it. But unfortunately, it's just not going to be worth it. But you can see here, we run in a 4 system. So these are the 3 attackers with Mason Mount, and De Jong as an extra additional attacker. So we pass between the 3. That's how I play between Di Natale, Adama, and Dembele, with Mount getting in between. So it's like a 4 attack. They all need to have good passing, right? And at the minute in time, I am lacking in that department with the 3 players. Even though Adama's got incisive whipped, obviously Di Natale's got pinged, and, of course, Dembele has pinged. And then my Mount, as you can see here, he's got Tika Taka, pinged, and incisive. So they do play in that formation. Another player I could be tempted with is, of course, De Jong. But I'm waiting to see, because if he goes up to the next level of the Champions League, he will then get another Playstyle Plus, and then I could add it on afterwards. So I'm just waiting to see what EA do with that instead of doing it. You got no rush for these cards. In terms of when they expire, if we go back to Evolutions again, I'll just skip so I'll show you straight away. They expire in 67 days, so you've got 2 months to decide. So I wouldn't rush. Take your time. Let me know who you're going to go for once you've unlocked it. If you wondered how I've got to level 10 already, I have done a video on the fastest way to level up the team pass or the season pass, and I'm almost at level 11 now, and I will catch you in the next video.